In this demo, we'll see what the batch method from MoreLINQ can do. Now, MoreLINQ's batch method takes an IEnumerable sequence and turns it into a sequence of batches of adjacent elements. So, as an example, if I start with a sequence of integers from 1 to 10 and call batch on that with a batch size of 3, then we'll get 3 batches containing 3 elements each and one short one at the end containing the last item. Now, what practical use would an extension method like this have? Well, as an example, I once needed to parse some text files that contained multiple choice questions, and the text files looked like this. The structure of the file was that there was a question ID on the first line, then the question on the next line, and then the next line would have the correct answer, and then there would be 3 lines containing wrong answers, and then a blank line. And then that pattern would repeat throughout the file. And this allowed me to write code like this, to use file.readAllLines to read in the text file containing the questions, and then group those lines into batches of 7 lines at a time. And I converted that into an array so that in the next stage in my pipeline, I could access each of the lines by index. And so in that select statement, I turn those batches of 7 lines into anonymous objects with meaningful names for each of the lines so they could be processed further, as you can see here. And so this example shows how a general purpose extension method like batch can really simplify the code you need to parse through a text file. Let's look at one final example of a LINQ challenge that's very hard to solve without taking advantage of a MoreLINQ extension method.